Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl King Dini, obviously back with another video. Okay, so I don't know what today's is not really a story time, but it's a story time, but it's not a story. Yeah, it's not really a story time, but it's a confession video type of vibe, you know, because you can see by the title, you already know what's up. So my heart I really desired to go buy a dragon, but guys, nothing was working out for me today. Like, it kind of did, but it kind of didn't as well. So I was just irritated, and because I was buying an alcoholic like beverage for somebody else, I'm like, you know what, let me just get myself this new non-alcoholic. This is not sponsored, guys. This new non-alcoholic Savannah, however you want to pronounce it. So we're gonna try it out because I don't drink alcohol anymore. So we're gonna see how it is, how we do. And then I'm using one of my mom's cups, like the Tangeray. This is for gin and stuff, guys, but because we're here, we are the girls, we drink the non-alcoholic Savannah. Oh, did you see that? Oh, wow. It actually smells nice. It smells like juice. So could this be the thumbnail? Thumbnail. So let's pour that. I'm not gonna be, I hope it like, oh, that looks so nice, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's put this on the floor. Wow, look at this. Oh guys, please, my nails are always the pits, yeah. So this one fell off. Yeah, no, it's because I do my own, so we can forgive me for that. Oh guys, I know it's weird that I'm smelling it, but I want to like get, you know. Okay, I mess with it. I haven't even tasted it yet, but I mess with it. Let's put it down here. So basically, today we're going to be talking about how I was addicted to dragon. And for those of you that know me and were in high school with me, and like a few people clocked this, né? They were able to like clock what was going on. I don't know, I feel like other people might have been I almost said birds, these damn dogs, guys. Okay, anyway, like some people might have been able to like clock what was going on and be like, oh, and then other people were completely oblivious to what was happening. So we're gonna talk about my experience and how that almost killed me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's okay. There's a bit of like, I don't know. It's very flat. You can tell that it's non-alcoholic. It's very flat. But it's fine. I mean, it's not like we're trying to get lit or anything. If I get lit, guys, you will know that I equivalent. Okay, anyway, let's get into the story. So, how did I come across like dragon? Like, obviously dragon's been around for years, but I never really had it. So I remember my cousin Mandy came over when she was still in UJ. So she came over, she was doing an assignment or whatever, and she bought herself 3 cans of dragon. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? She's like, no, I have an assignment to do, so I need to stay up or whatever. Fast forward to the day I bought my first can. I was making change for the bus. So I was making change for the bus because usually, like, maybe it was a Monday or something. So I'm like, okay, it's 10 rand. I feel like, yo, it's 10 rand, guys. 10 rand. I was not going to be like, oh, let me go buy Powerade or whatever, because it was expensive compared to like the dragon. Like 10 rand is a lot of money, guys, especially in high school. Jeez. Okay, so fine. I bought the dragon and I was like, oh, I mess with this. Like, it's a nice. I never really bought it. Looking back now, I know I never really bought it for its purpose, like to give me energy or whatever. But I bought it mainly because I liked the taste and it made me happy. See, like how alcohol makes some people happy? Dragon brought that joy to me. Dragon made me so happy, guys. It's ridiculous. You're about to see how. Okay, so obviously from there, it was love at first drink. Love at first sip. I knew this was the drink for me, who were meant to be, the vibes. Okay, cool. So I start buying it more frequently now. I'm not making change anymore, but I'm like, maybe after school I'll buy it. And it progressed to the point where I started buying multiple cans in a day. Hey! So I'm there, I'm buying. Obviously now I'm drinking more and more and more. And it's not like I'm using all this caffeine like for energy purposes. I'm not running, I'm not doing anything with this energy. Literally I was drinking it just to chill. I would be like, how I'm chilling now, I'd be drinking my dragon and I'll be like, okay, shot. That's what it is. And I remember people started, okay, not people, my mom and aunt had told me I should stop drinking dragon. Hey, stop drinking. I should stop drinking dragon because it's not good for you. The caffeine, whatever, heart rates, you will die young. Essentially that's what I was told. That's what they told me. You will die in your 20s if you continue to drink dragon the way you're drinking it. Because guys, it got to a point where I was having it almost every single day. I couldn't, like, it was my coping mechanism. See how smokers have multiple cigarettes a day and they can't really go without it because that's how they cope, and that's what relieves their stress or whatever. That's how dragon was for me. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like that. Okay, cool. So I was warned. Of course I didn't listen, but now I had to hide it. And that, I feel like, looking back now, those were addict tendencies. Like when you have to hide what you're doing. Like I used to, guys, like I was so happy with dragon. I was happy. It made me so happy. And now I had to hide the fact that I used to drink it. Because I didn't live with my mom anyway. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna buy. And then when she was around, I'd be like, okay, I'd hide the cans underneath my bed. And the thing is, because I was drinking so many, like the stench, like the smell of the energy drink would be in the air. So now I need to be like, oh shit, shit. I need to try and get rid of the smell, whatever. Okay, let's fast forward to when it started hitting me, like in terms of my health. So because I was warned, I should have stopped. Any normal person would have stopped. I did not. Okay, because I was, at that point, I didn't want to admit it, but I was addicted to dragon. And it was tough. It was tough because I felt like I had to have it every day. I even tried the other flavors, like the blue one or whatever. I hated them. The original one is the one for me. Okay, was the one for me. Okay, cool. So I remember, I think I bought 2-3 cans that day. So I had, I used to put it in a large 2 liter, okay, 1.5 liter bottle, like some water bottle, and I used to like fill it up to the brim with dragon, and I would have that. And I remember I started feeling ill, like I would shake. I mean, essentially that's what's gonna happen if you have too much energy and whatever. It's like, oh my god, you're gonna be hyper. No, it never did that to me. I could feel that I had too much energy, but I felt so weak at the same time. So I would shake and whatever, and like my breathing would like be altered. Like I would have chest pains and. You would think that stops me. Oh, did I stop? I kid you not. I didn't stop. I continued. I'm like, you know what, maybe if I cut down on how much I'm drinking, maybe it'll help. It didn't. Because I was like, at that point I was like, you know what, it won't hurt me. Okay, and I remember, like, there was a point where basketball guy and my friend Maurizi Vlogs came to see me, and I had the bottle full of dragon, and then basketball guy spilled it. I remember that day. I was so upset, guys. You know, it's like watching someone spill your alcohol. You're just there. At that point, like, I felt defeated. Like, and looking back, addictive tendencies, bruv. Okay, cool. And I remember for my birthday in 2017. 2017, I had a friend who bought me, she didn't know what to buy me, and she asked me, guys, Never ask me what I want for my birthday. I don't know. I can't tell people I want this, I want that. I'm not that type of person. Like whatever you give me, I'll accept it gladly. I'll criticize it behind closed doors, but I'll be very appreciative of what you get me. Shots. So she bought me 4 cans of Dragon. Yo! I was beyond happy. Guys, I never felt that much joy in my life. And it's weird to say, but I was so happy. Like, guys, I can't even describe this type of joy. Like, I feel like you guys will know when something means a lot to you or whatever, and the type of joy it brings. Like, it was crazy. And of course I had my cans. Was I gonna give them back? Of course not. Fast forward to 2018, last year. That's when it started like hitting me hard. Like physically, every time I would have maybe 2 cans in a day, it started hitting me hard. And I remember at some point I did fall sick and I had to go to the doctor and whatever, because I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like my chest was constricted and whatever. Like, you know, physically, it was amongst other things added on to that state. But also I knew what I was drinking. I didn't tell my doctor, because I know she would have told me to stop drinking. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it, sis. Okay, fine. So I felt sick and I'm like, guys, I need to stop drinking Dragon. I said it on my WhatsApp. I always post on my WhatsApp statuses. Like I'm making use of them. The feature is there for a reason, to update your status, you know. So short, I said, guys, I need to stop, and I did stop for like about 2 months or so, and then I just relapsed. And I remember for Valentine's Day last year, my friend at Mimi Sally, go subscribe to her channel. My friend, Mimi Sally, she bought me, was it 2 or 3 cans? I think it was 3 cans of Dragon for Valentine's Day. Guys, they will vouch for me. Like my best friend now and Mimi, they will vouch for me. The joy I felt, you know, when because we were sitting in eco and we weren't being taught ever. We were never taught, but anyway, that's besides the point. So we were chilling in eco, I'm mising on my tablet or whatever. People are sleeping, doing things that are not needed to be done. Okay, she puts 1 can on my table, and like, you know that butterfly feeling you get when you see your crush or whatever, and when your heart kind of jolts and like you feel like you don't know what to do with yourself. Whew! That's the feeling I got when she put that can, and then she whipped out more. I was beyond. Honestly, I don't even know how to explain that type of joy. Like, guys, Dragon made me so happy. Love will kill you, guys. Love will kill you. Dragon made me so happy. It made me super happy. And like at that point, I relied on it so much because I was an addict. And I remember the day that made me stop drinking it was the day I felt like, hey, bruv, you're going to end up in hospital and you're going to die. And worst part, like, none of my parents were home. So I was like, okay, I'm feeling this way. What if this happens but worse? And I can't cry out for help. Like, not that I was home alone, but what if I can't, you know, what if, like, okay, no one's at home to help me. Okay, I was there, my nanny's always there, but in the sense that, okay, let's say this happens, maybe I get like an attack type of thing, and now the parents that can drive and stuff aren't home. Who's gonna take me to the hospital? Because fact of the matter is, in South Africa, public, like, hospital services and stuff like that aren't quick. They're not, guys, they're not. The police and stuff, they're not like, okay, we'll be there right now. It depends where you live also. So I remember it was one night I was chilling in my room and I started feeling very like dizzy, bruv. I can't even explain. Like, most of these feelings I can't explain to you guys. I don't want to say you'd have to feel it for yourself, no, but yo guys, Yazi, I'm not gonna drink this again. I don't like it. Thank God I only bought 1 bottle because I'm tired. Kodwa ngibona abantu guys abantu bayasela ngaphandle bayaphuza, especially on YouTube. I feel like this is a thing. This okay, anyway. But my wines, and I said don't come at me for the glass I'm drinking out of. It's a nice glass. I like it. It says Tangeray. It's for gin. I know it's for gin. I know it's purpose. You need to turn yourself towards yourself. Anyway, back to the story. Okay, so I was chilling in my room, and I felt like not a panic attack, but I felt the attack happening again. I don't know how to describe it or whatever. But I felt it. I felt very. I couldn't sleep because it's just like all this energy doesn't. And now my heart is beating so fast. I felt like I could hear it, and it sounds weird. You guys might say, you're lying, soon, exaggerating. I'm not. Honestly, I felt like I could hear my heart beating. It was a lot, and then I felt like again my chest was constricted, like the breathing was tough, and after maybe 2 hours. Because I felt like, okay, let me try and chill. Let me just breathe. Let me just try. You know when you do all these things that you see in the movies? I felt like, okay, shot. Let me just try chill, breathe, and maybe I'll feel better. And after like maybe 2-3 hours, and this was like when it stopped, like when I felt like, okay, I'm fine now. It probably stopped at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it was around 2 o'clock, around there in the morning, and I had school the next day. I was like, you know what, I'm done. So I stopped myself before it was too late, because I knew, guys, at the rate I was drinking, no, it wasn't normal. It wasn't normal. I was drinking, instead of, you're supposed to have 8 glasses of water a day, I was having 0 water, and I was having 1.5 milliliters of Dragon almost every day. I mean, obviously that's gonna send you straight to the grave, fam. Sure, I know, and I realize I have a very, I don't want to say addictive personality, because I feel like that's the wrong English to use, but I get addicted to things very easily. Because I remember once I stopped drinking Dragon, I was like, okay, I need to find a substitute that's less harmful to me. And I started drinking Powerade, and I did the same. I ended up doing the same thing I did with Dragon, like filling it up in the water, but it was safer. It is safer for me. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. I'm gonna stick to Powerade and your Energade and those things, and stay away from the things that have caffeine. Excuse me, because they will end up killing me. Anyway, guys, I mean, this has been my confession tape. Yeah, I was an addict. I was addicted to Dragon for about a year. Yeah, that's how long it was. It was around about a year, if not 8 months. Okay, minimum 8 months, maximum more than a year. But yeah, guys, I was addicted. Look at us now. I don't want to say we're flourishing going where. No, but yeah, guys, your way, it's been tough. Don't, guys, yeah, I think like, okay, on a serious note, don't be scared. Like, you will have a hard time. Addicts have a hard time admitting they have a problem. And definitely, but if I feel like you should listen to those around you, because my friends did tell me, I won't even lie, my friends told me, stop drinking it. Did I listen? Of course not. But I feel like you're very lucky if you're addicted to more serious things, because I don't want to say Dragon's not serious, because it could have killed me, like, okay, not now, but like it could have had like a long-term effect in terms of I could have ended up with a heart failure problem early 20s, you know, type of vibe. Stuff like that could have happened. But if you're like an addict to like hardcore drugs or alcohol, or and your friends are telling you and they're there for you, they're telling you to stop, and they're offering to help you, I feel like as hard as it may be, like, take the help, because guys, I don't think it's worth dying over, you know the vibes. You know what it is. Okay, guys, let's get to 1K by Saturday. If not, I'm not uploading a Grey Couch conversation video. We'll skip this week's episode and we'll come back with the Grey Couch once we get to 1K. So if you guys are serious about the Grey Couch conversations, subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and do the nice thing, guys, because once I get to 1K, I'll stop bothering you about subscribing, because I'll be like, okay, we can now move forward, because I feel like getting to 1K is one of the hardest milestones. That's why I say one of, because there's more. Obviously, getting to 1K is like the first big milestone for me personally. I don't know about other YouTubers, guys. I've been at it for years. So getting to 1K is like, whoo, finally, one down. Let's target 100K. I know it might sound ridiculous, but a million is not impossible. A million is not impossible, and it will happen one day. So, but for now, get your friends and stuff to subscribe so we can get to 1K. Thank you guys so much for the support, as always. If you're an addict, or if you've got a story about what you were addicted to or whatever, like, comment down below, guys. I like reading your comments, especially when you relate to what I'm saying and stuff. But I hope this video was not too long. Bye.